Hello everyone, Namaste. कैसे आप सब? Welcome back to my YouTube channel SAS with Vikas. Today we are going to discuss the SAS syllabus that base SAS start. We are going to start this, and this we are going to start with the data steps, and data steps we are going to start the data set. The data step creating how we are going to create the data with the very input methods, input and cards methods. So before moving forward with that, we need to aware with that what is the data and what are the data types and what are the rows and observation, how we need to keep that rows and observation, all the thing we need to know before moving forward. Suppose here I'm taking this variable like vikas, like the word, the character, the vikas. This is the character data types, like this is the vikas and this is the character data type. There is no any combination of that one. Vikas is the character data types, and this 22 is the numeric data types, like this is the numeric value only. So this is the numeric data types, and this is the combination of like vikas vq at the rate 1234, like all the thing that this contains the character and the numeric and the special character also at the rate. So called the special character data set. In the SAS there's three data types, so the character one, numeric one, and the special character one. But in general in SAS we are discussing only the character and numeric one. If we have the special data types, that also considered in the character data types. Okay, so what is the data? What is data? Anything which consists rows and column is the data. In SAS, anything which consists rows and column, rows also considered like this way, and the vertical way is the rows, and the column is like a horizontal way. So this is the column, like a name is column, age is column, sex is column, and the observation value is like a rows, like this is the rows 1, rows 2, and rows 3. This is going to the like this way. So this is the rows value and this is the column value. We can see this column will be like a numeric type also. This is like a character type also. All thing we need to know. So with the character data types, we always use dollar symbol in the inputs statement. Once you have to create the data uh, with the character data types, we need to use dollar symbol. We in general we are not going to create any data, just for the learning purpose how the data is created, how we are going to create the data, and what are the things we need to know to create before create a data, like all the things we are going to discuss all. So this is the part for the data, like let's take an example. I'm going to I had noted here like data. Why the data is, I have noted that just because I want to create any data, just because I want to create data. After that we need to mention the name of data, like by what way we want to that in the output after running this one, by which name it will show, like. So that's why I just noted here because that the data set name, data file name, the Vikas. In general we need to mention also like with the library where it will store, like we have to use work.vikas also. If you are not going to put that work.vikas, it will also run, and it will by default store in the work library. We can also see from here. So this is about this statement, like data work.vikas. So this is a complete statement. This is a statement, like a statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, statement 3. This is complete syntax, like all things. And the second one is like input. Input is used to store the variable name. The what are the variable we want to keep, we want to store in the this Vikas data set. Just have to store this variable name with the input statement. So I want to create this name variable and age variable and sex variable, and just by name I we can analyze or think like this is name also, this will contain a character, that's why we have to use dollar symbol. Again we have the age variable, so for that also we are going to use that one for the numeric one, so there is no need of dollar symbol. Again there is a sex variable, so have to create have to use the dollar symbol. And in the cards we have to use store the observation value of that variable. What are the observation of the name variable we need to use? The suppose for the name I store the Arvind is the name one, and for the age is will be like numeric value, so I will give the integer value of the age like 22. And for the sex variable we have to use the numeric sorry character one, that's why I'm using the aim for that. This is the complete syntax for creating the data with the use of input and cards. So after creating this one, we need to end that cards that this is the last of the observation, and after I have to use end of this observation. After that, we have, for the running purpose, for the running thing, the code we need to use the run and end with the semicolon. This is the this is showing the complete end of that one, like semicolon see the termination of this statement. This is the statement and this is statement terminate till here like all things. So I'm going to run this one. So for running this we need to select all the code of that one and just press this run button. By this way we can see that this data set, this program, this code will be executed. Might be it will take some time, but in general it will directly goes to that. So we can see there's a variable name and age and sex. The variable value is like Arvind and age is 22 and sex is male. As we had created this data like all things, input is the variable, is for the variable and cards for the observation. We can also see from here like this is the variable and this is the observation. So you can also see like you can also see like here total number of rows is 1 and total number of column is 3. So column is nothing variable 1, 2, 3 and rows is nothing like observation. So observation is like only 1. This is. For the better understanding we need to check the log window. What are the things inside that one? So we can see we have created this data set. We have created this coding window in that data set. Code in the coding window we have created this code. After executing this code, after running this code, we are getting that data set work.vikas has observation 1 and 3 variable. So observation is nothing is the row value. The observation is showing like 1 observation and variable is nothing that column value. So 3 variable will be like this is for the analysis purpose. No need to worry about as of now. Like this is just have to curious about this one. How, yeah, why how this is these are going to create. So you can check the error warning and notes also. What are the thing inside showing? If you have many, if you have any kind of error, it will show in the error tabs. Like these are the error. You need to sort out this all thing. So there's no error. That's why there's no showing any error like in the error tab. So as in you can see like in notes they're showing the data set work. They have 1 observation and 3 variable. So just have it will give the description information what are the variable and what are the observation you have in that created or you have in that particular data set, that is Vikas. So data statement use that the process time that's showing that for the analysis one, no need to worry about it. So as of now, no need to more worry about the all thing like how you're going to create this, how you're going to this. Just have to understand this one. Yeah, this is the data. We are by this way we are creating the data. If you want to create the data, just have to use data and inputs and cards method. With the input and cards method, input is used for the variable storing and the cards is used for the storing the observation. What are the variable or how many observation and how many variable you have to you can check from there also easily. And one more thing you need to know like what is the option of that one like this is about the data set creation with the using input and cards. For the better practice and understanding we I'll upload all the video like in the upcoming video you will learn many more things. As of now just have to practice. Yeah, by this way we can create the variable data, and for the variable you will use input and for the cards observation we will use cards. And this is the syntax and this is all thing. In the upcoming video I'll clearly all the thing after 2 week you will be also proficient in all the thing, like no need to much more worry about that. I'm not knowing this, I'm not learning this, I like this. So just have to be consistent with my lecture, and You have to give some time to understand all the thing, like what is this and how it is going on, like all, so that you can be clear with all things. Okay, for this is all about for today video, and just be connected with me in the upcoming for the upcoming video. I'll tune all the thing what you have to do. Okay, thank you so much.